So do you need talent to learn a foreign language, or to learn many foreign languages, or to become a polyglot? Well, that's the question that we're going to answer in this video, so keep watching. Hey, you want to learn a new language quickly? Click on the link below and we will send you our free ebook full with tips and tricks on how you can learn languages quickly. Now, let's get back to the video. Hey everyone, it's Jan. You're watching Language Boost, the channel for your language learning tips, tricks, and of course motivation. Now, as you can see, I'm in Budapest. Behind me you can see the parliament, and it's way too cold here, so I'm gonna keep this video short, but I'm gonna answer this question because, you know, every time when I say that I speak a few foreign languages, you know, 8, 9, 10, 11, depending a little bit on the level, people always say, you must be very talented. And that frustrates me because people don't know how much time and effort I actually put into all these language studies, right? So, as I said, I'm here in Budapest and I actually came here 6 years ago for the first time, and it was for the Polyglot conference, the first ever Polyglot conference. So it was actually here where I got the opportunity to meet with other people who spoke many languages. And, you know, since then I've basically been on a journey to not only learn foreign languages myself, but also to get to know other people who speak many languages and to find out if it's really talent what you need in order to speak many languages. And what I learned is that actually most of these people, I mean, some of them, yeah, did pretty good, did pretty well at learning languages at school, but others, including myself, you know, we've never been really good at learning foreign languages. I still remember that, you know, I always say that in high school, my teacher told me or recommended me to choose a career for which English was not involved, because he said I was just very bad at languages. And it was a few years later at college where one of my teachers said that her 8-year-old grandma spoke better English than I did, and, you know, I better look for another career, right? I didn't have to use foreign languages. So what's way more important than talent, and I know tons of examples of people who were bad at learning foreign languages, including Lucas, of course. Lucas, I run a language boost with, was actually last year in high school, a friend gave him a book to learn Russian because he was so bad at foreign languages, and they thought it would be a joke to give him this book, you know, because he couldn't even learn English. So how would he ever manage to learn Russian? But Lucas looked at his book and he thought, pretty interesting. He went home, he looked up like how the Cyrillic alphabet worked, and now he's fluent in Russian. So it's definitely not talent, but the one thing that's much more important than talent is actually motivation, you know. And some people learn foreign languages because they want to travel and they want to be able to talk to local people, to the locals. Some people get married to someone from another culture. They want to be able to talk to their family in their language. So people have all kinds of different motivations, and the most important thing is that you actually do have that motivation, you know, and eventually you can create this passion for languages. And then it's much easier to spend so much time with the language, because, you know, if I look at the languages that I speak best, is the languages that I've practiced the most or I spend the most time with. Is it about talent? No, it's not about talent, but it's about finding a way to really enjoy the process of learning foreign languages. And for me, it has always been traveling, as for those of you know who watch the channel. And it's also like, once you manage to learn one foreign language, you start actually believing in yourself, and you know actually how you can learn the language, and then you can easily learn another language, a third or a fourth, and it becomes easier every single time. So the most difficult thing is when you only speak one language. Learning your first foreign language is the most difficult thing to do, but once you've done that, you know, it gets easier and easier and easier. And if you really have created a passion for yourself, you are motivated and you just keep going, it's definitely possible to learn a new language in, let's say, every 1 or 2 years. And if you do that for 10 years, well, then eventually, and of course you manage to maintain the language that you already speak, then eventually well, you become multilingual or a polyglot, and depending on which name that you prefer. So it's definitely not about talent, but, you know, creating this passion to learn one foreign language or several foreign languages. That's like the key to becoming multilingual. That just a quick message from me here in Budapest. It's really cold. It's like -1. So I'm gonna stop this video and see you in the next video here. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.